This video will show you how to replace the Upstream O2 sensor on a Mazda 3. This will be located along the back of your engine. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Locate your Upstream O2 sensor located along the back side of the engine on your exhaust manifold. Obviously we want the engine and the exhaust to be cool throughout this process. Let's follow that wiring harness all the way over towards the passenger side. Down in here is where you're going to find your electrical connector. Now for this connector, it should be attached to a bracket on the engine. Ours is actually broken free, but typically you can just press on the locking tab. We're going to take hold of the electrical connector portion of the O2 sensor and pull that right out of place. Once you do have it disconnected, just do a quick inspection for corrosion. Now we'll follow that wiring harness to the next mounting point. Now for this, you can either carefully pry it out of place or you can use some pliers along the front side of this bracket. I'm just going to use my trim tool to pry it out of place here. Now we'll follow that wiring harness. We have a couple more mounting points here. For these, typically you can just carefully pull up on this tab and pull that wiring harness out of place. In the center there is also a tab you can press down on, whatever's easiest for you. Continuing on, to remove the O2 sensor, we're using an O2 sensor socket. We'll slide it right over that O2 sensor, and now we'll turn that counterclockwise. Once we have it broken free, we should be able to fully turn it out by hand. There it is, friend. Prior to installation of any brand new part, make sure you clean and inspect the mounting surface. I'm using some fine sandpaper. We'll just make sure we have a smooth surface here. And now we can install our brand new Upstream O2 sensor. You'll find that you already have anti-seize on the threaded portion. You do not want to have any on the sensing agent. Let's get this in position and we'll make sure we start it in by hand so it's not cross-threading into the wrong position. After bottoming it out by hand, continue on with your socket and ratchet as necessary. Now right there is where it bottomed out. I'm only going to take it a tiny bit further. We just want to make sure we lightly crush that gasket enough that it's going to seal. We do not want an exhaust leak in this area. Now we're taking that wiring harness and we're going across our two mounting points. Just go ahead and slide that into position. As we continue on, make sure it is locking in. If it's not, the center locking tab needs to be flexed upward. Now we have our next mounting point. If you need to, you could just use a wire tie directly around this port. I have this connector, so I'm going to press that into position. Now we'll continue on with the electrical connector. Go ahead and line it up and press it in until you hear a click. Make sure it's secure. There's our click. Now, since mine is separated from the bracket, I want to make sure it's secured, so I'm going to use a wire tie. Yours should still be in place. Okay, friend, we finished our installation of the Upstream O2 sensor. Start up the vehicle, let it run, make sure you have no check engine light, no running condition, and no exhaust leak. Close the hood, take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.